Okay, so okay, so uh, do you remember what we're gonna talk about today?
I think you were saying lethals, right?
Nope, not yet. That is in the future. Today we are talking about uh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on.
I'm just throwing out the names I've heard you say before. All right, let's see. Boop.
What am I on? Edge? Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Surely, wait, didn't I just get it? Wait, I have two of them. What is going on here? Okay, anyway, we'll ignore the advertisement, I guess. But um, essentially, today we're gonna be talking about anti-vision and
Let's
kill
go.
points. We're gonna do both in one session, okay? Because they are related to each other. So
Okay.
you
When you
don't you
say
don't
kill points, what do you
yeah.
refer to?
So let me start off with you can't get one without the other. You can't get a kill point without having anti-vision. So a kill point is something where can I zoom in on this? I mean, I kind of can. Wait. Surely there's a way to zoom in. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, for example, um, a kill point would be considered like the middle point between this big rock. It's somewhere where you can use your ultimate to execute someone. Okay.
Oh, okay. So a spot where you can hit them, basically, I guess.
Yeah. So a kill point, yeah. So you stand there, right? And then you sit there and you wait for the perfect opportunity to use your ultimate. That's a kill point. So let's say your bot lane is here and their bot lane is here, right? Or even better, like here. Something like that, right? The kill point where you would be like you hit both of them with your ults, um, and then ideally you use your fireball right away, but most of the time you'll miss, so you can actually just wait slightly, use your
Okay, so I'm
auto
not the only one who
Q.
just whiffs fireballs, right?
Yeah, no, it's super common because you can't use your fireball on yourself. So the way you have to angle it is uh you have to like do it behind you.
Mm.
So like if you ult towards them, you throw your E upwards type of thing. That's the most reliable way I've found to hit them. Anyway, uh the kill point is here and uh but how do you get there without them seeing you, right? That's where the anti-vision comes in. So you have to assume that this is clear. If it's not clear, you can't have a kill point anymore because they know
But they're
you're
gonna know
there.
you're just sitting there,
Yeah.
and
So
they make you look stupid.
however, the way so the way you're supposed to walk around the jungle, if you're looking for a kill, like you have your ultimate, you have to walk in places where there isn't any wards. Uh, but it's hard to do. But the other way is you walk in such a way where like it's sort of an obvious like you're almost like there could be a word here, but like I don't know if I can put a word down. Let's see. Oh, I can. What is that's huge. Okay. Anyway. Uh.
Well, let's pretend that's a ward, a really
Oh
small one.
dear God. Okay. Anyway, let's pretend there's a word here, in this bush where my mouse is, right?
Okay.
And you are walking this way, right to this spot. Okay. And there's a word where my mouse is. So what you're gonna be doing is watching. Let's say you're trying to go from mid here, right? You're trying to watch the mid lane to see what he's doing as you walk through here to know if he has any vision on you. For example, if you're walking through here towards him, right?
And he
You
starts
you
running
want you
away.
want to walk as if you're going to walk straight to his lane. But you're not
Okay.
actually gonna walk to his lane. You're pathing like towards this. You see how it's straight and then you turn left sharply? So you're
Uh-huh.
watching to see if he goes like this, right? If he does, he has vision on you.
Oh, interesting. So even if you don't care about ganking the dude, you can still see if you're on a ward because the guy will
Yes.
respawn.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're walking towards the lane, right? And then they back off. Okay, you're probably on a ward. Even though it's not a certainty, you can assume that and just play off of that, right? And it's not a huge problem if he actually doesn't see you, because let's say you do still walk to the spot, right? Like where this, let's say right here. That actually it'd be more like there. Uh, let's say you're walking here, you walk right to this. This is what I would consider a kill point. He walks back up again. All of a sudden, you're probably not on a ward, and he was just moving, right? So
Okay.
it's like a double check type of thing. And then if he continues to stay on like this left side, that either means the enemy jungler is here. That's not the enemy jungler. Um, where is the enemy jungler? There he is. Okay. So that either means the enemy jungler is sitting here, because that's very common as well, or you're on a ward. But you sort of have to piece together like what's going on as you're walking through. Okay. Now this is just the start, right? Um, it's very it's almost one-dimensional against a lot of champions because it's like as you clear from the very beginning, you're tracking where the enemy jungler is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you place a ward there. I don't know why it's that, but you place a ward there. You either see them or you don't. You start top side. If you're pathing bot, you know that the enemy jungler is going to be going this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, if he starts bot this game and he paths top, goes bot, top, and then all of a sudden, uh, he is um, here, or sorry, you are here, right? If you're following the same line, the same direction, so you started blue, you're going down, and you haven't stopped doing that the whole game. You're hit level 6, you're walking around here. Well, where do you think the enemy jungler is going to be if he started topside?
Probably like heading towards bot at this point, right?
No,
Or am I wrong?
no. So, um, you started here this game, right?
Uh-huh.
And he started here this game.
Oh, he'll be topside. He'll be topside. I'm sorry. I wasn't
Yes.
looking at the
Yes.
graphic.
No, it's okay. So you finished red. Oh God. Okay. You finished red and you're walking up towards here. If the mid walks here, where do you think the enemy jungler probably is sitting, right?
There's a good chance he's just sitting in that top bush, right?
Yes.
Because like he has time too, because he's topside.
Yes, exactly. So at this point, um, you're gaining information on this situation, uh, using the absence of vision. You don't have vision technically. You're assuming things based on the movement of the laner. Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense, because he'll like want to hover around where his jungler is to make it like a skirmish at that point.
Yeah. Now this is still fine, by the way. But it depends on how strong you are, and we wouldn't go further into this specifics until lethals later, okay? But
Okay, this is
uh,
just like the concept
this is the
of the
concept.
situation, I
That's right.
guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
got you.
So I will show you an example now from a game I just played the other day.
Dub.
So uh, here is the scenario, right? I am walking. Welcome, Killer
What's up?
Mosquito. Uh, I just went over the basics of kill points and anti-vision. I'm just showing an example of it right now, okay?
Okay.
So essentially, anti-vision is the absence of vision. So you're making decisions based on assumptions, okay? So you're not, even though you don't know if it's warded or not, you're you're sort of uh, assuming it's not warded based on the enemy movement, okay? So that's anti-vision. Kill points come from that because you can find a spot, which I'll show you here. So right here, right? I have my oracle, but I'm not using it. And notice the way, from the very beginning, the way I'm positioned, I am making sure I'm not in the vision. Like I'm walking all the way to the edge, right?
To see if they respond.
Yeah. And this spot right here, do you see where I put my mouse?
Yep.
That is what I, in my mind, automatically said, this is the kill point. And then as soon as I right click there, the next place I aim is where I'm going to use my ultimate.
Mm.
Okay? So in order, you find a kill point, you click it, and then you aim your mouse. And then as soon as your character gets to that kill point, then you press R. Now
Okay.
this is a real-time thing. The other way is you find the spot and then you wait for them to walk up. But in this scenario, this is probably a more common scenario because games are not wait and see type of things all the time. But you can see it's just an instant kill because he didn't see me because of the anti-vision. Because you're playing in the absence of vision. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So again, I'll just go over that one more time. So watch, it's kind of hard to watch the mouse, but it's like this thing right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, my bad. So right here, I find the kill point, right? And then I aim the mouse. So that's what you should be doing. Now, it's there's not a ton more than that other than practicing, but so what I want you guys to do is essentially um, use this concept in your games and then show it to me
Okay.
sometime this week.
Does it have to be in a ranked game, or can I
It
practice it
has to
in
be in a
norms?
ranked game, yes.
Okay, based.
If it's not in a ranked game, it doesn't count
All
because
right.
you're not facing people who are actively trying to kill you, essentially. So I'll find another example. So let's see.
If you're sitting in a bush, does that count as a kill point too?
No, well, sort of, but again, remember, so watch my mouse here, right? Right here, this is the kill
Uh-huh.
point. And then as soon as I right click there, I aim my ultimate, and then I use it. Now I don't hit him here, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's essentially the concept is still there. Your kill point, aim your ultimate, use it. Okay?
Keep the
Okay.
flame.
And so the big thing that's the same about all of it is you're relying on the fact that they don't see you, so you're getting a good angle on them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're related, right? But because of that, you can't have a kill point without having the absence of vision. If you don't, if they see you, they can just dodge your ults, and then it's no longer an advantage. I'll see. Yeah, I'll try to find another uh, example. I mean, it's sort of here. It is here actually, right? Kill point, aim my ultimate. It happens very quickly, and because I've been doing it for so long, but it's no different than uh, if you just do it slowly. I'll try to find an example where I do it slow.
Oh, you know what's interesting?
What's that?
Can you go back to that previous example, please?
Sure. Let's see.
So, because I play like top lane Shyvana, right? And I'm used to like uh just duking it out with my opponent a lot more. I always ult and Q, but you ult fireball and then Q, and I guess that's probably a better use of your time too, because you're getting that max health damage on the E. Okay.
Wait, say that again.
Yeah, when
Alt.
I ult Q and then E, but you ult E and then Q,
It
which
depends.
honestly is probably better.
It depends. In this scenario, right? When I'm here, there are two targets. The chance of me missing my E is very small. Plus, I put myself in a vulnerable position where if I use my Q, I'll start taking tower aggro. So
Oh, so
you
you want to
have
like
to.
dump your stuff and get out, right?
Yes,
Okay,
that's the
I
goal,
see. I
right?
see.
And then uh yeah, it's uh it's very one-dimensional, I suppose. Um, you get in, get out type of thing.
Okay.
Um,
Thank you. Thank you.
that's okay. So you'll notice that almost all of my kills are like this. Almost all of them. This one, I don't think so. Yeah.
Do
Uh,
you ever get kills like pre-6?
it's rare, but yeah, I do. I mean, right here I do. But this was a little wild. This was a McClash last night.
Oh yeah. I played my buddies finally trusted me enough to actually play like jungle for the first time last night. And it was pretty fun.
That's nice.
They were all like they're like, no bro, you're a top laner only. Stay in top lane. I'm like, oh, okay.
Let's see. Okay, here is a little bit of a different kill point. It's hard. This one is harder to see, I suppose, because I went through it too fast. Let's see if I can slow it down. Okay, so I place the kill point I use without my mouse here, um, because it's so close.
Because
But
you're pathing through
essentially,
the kill point, basically.
you see where I put my mouse right here?
Yep.
It's like I put it there and I want to use my ultimate as soon as I get out of the bush. Now this one I didn't actually do perfect. What I should have done is right clicked here and then used my ult while I was out of vision, but I think I walked out of the bush there.
Which is why you
Uh,
started reacting.
yeah, but yeah, and
Worked
then
out.
I miss my E as well, but it's
Mistakes happen.
fine. Yeah, we all miss these, as you can see, even me.
I thought you were perfect, bro. How could you?
Okay, here's another example, right? I right click right here. And then you see immediately I move my mouse.
Yep.
So I actually used it before I even reached the kill point here, but that was because I knew the Camille was going to escape otherwise. Because she
Not
used her
funny.
E, right? So I used it at the same time as her E. So I think this might be a good one too. Let's see. So this isn't technically a kill point, but it's using the absence of vision, right? You see where I'm angled? I'm not
Yep.
walking through lane. I'm only walking in the jungle, and he's not walking away from me. If he like I'm 3 levels higher, of course you would run away if he saw me, but he doesn't. So because of that, it becomes another kill.
Yeah, okay, so I guess you could like summarize a kill point as kind of being like that last point that's like closest to the enemy before they see you, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. And that's also interesting too, because like I almost never ult over walls unless I'm running away, so I kind of need to start doing that more.
Yeah. Now, I wanted to find an example where... Okay, no, this is a pretty obvious one. He doesn't see me. He either wasn't paying attention or whatever, but he doesn't see me, obviously. Right?
And you
Goodbye,
walked
Draven.
over the scuttle, didn't you?
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? It doesn't matter if you walked over vision or not. You can tell if they didn't actually see you on their
Yeah.
screen, like they're not paying attention just by the way he's moving. So,
Good Draven being a little silly.
yeah, but anyway, that's I wish I could show you practice tool, but I can't right now. So,
Is
uh,
No,
this
honestly, I think
is
the
this
live
one that I
examples are
have
pretty good
on?
too.
Is this one I have on here technically a kill point?
let me see.
I'll go back.
The most important thing is where your mouse is, right? So technically, yeah, um
Okay.
that is a kill point, yeah. The only thing is, you definitely need to turn quick casts on with no indicators.
So I have the only time I have it on is well, I have quick cast on, but if I hold it, that's when it shows the indicator. So I like to sometimes use that with my E if they're
Wait, if you hold it, I'm confused.
so like I play kind of weird, but when I press my ultimate button, if I hold the button instead of just like pressing it once, it will like show the indicator. But if I just press it, I have quick cast on.
Um, I think that's technically uh not quick casting because it's still like the moment you press it, it activates the ability with quick cast. But you have quick cast with indicator, I guess. The way I have it is I manually click the ability with my mouse and then I have the indicator. Otherwise, I just press E, and the moment I
Hmm.
press down, it uses the E. Um, and it's, I mean, you can play however you prefer, but I just think it's a lot fast. Like it's twice the speed. Um, if you just have it go without the indicator.
Okay.
But your question, if that was a kill point, yes, that was a kill point. So that's a pretty good example. Uh, and that's actually exactly what I want to see once I create like an assignment for you guys to show me a clip of you guys using that. But I want you to do two things. I want you to show me anti-vision, which we're still not completely done with here. Kill points is pretty simple, right?
Hmm.
Pretty sure you guys get kill points at this point. Um, as someone said, the last point before you use your ultimate. So anti-vision is like a way of playing, so it will take a little bit longer to well explain everything about it. I think I've told you guys this before, but you could be at the dragon, right? Uh, your bot lane could actually be dead completely, and they're taking turret, but you don't know where the jungler is. Let's just remove the jungler from the picture. You can take dragon here. Believe it or not, the bot lane is killing the turret, right? They're killing the turret. They're getting plates. Um, if you start the dragon here, right? Uh, okay. Let's see if I can Okay, you start the dragon here. Are the bot lane gonna walk up if they have vision on that? Of course they are, right? So if you start this, even though your bot lane may not even be here, as a Shyvana, you will take dragons fast enough, not like insanely fast, but you'll take it fast enough before the jungler has time to get to you. Even if the jungler's right here and the bot lane is right here, you can take this as long as you're watching to see if they have vision on you.
Like you just need a good 15 to 20 seconds, eh?
It's about, yeah, it's like 20-ish seconds. Now, do you know how long it takes to do 2 camps? This one and this one? Around level 5 to 6? Probably about
Probably like
20 to
20 to 30.
25 seconds, yeah. So even if the
Hmm.
jungler is here and the bot lane is here, you can still take the dragon. You just have to use your ability, start hitting dragon, watch mid, watch bot. They sit here, they're farming, they sit here, they're taking the plates, they're all happy. You will get this for free. Even if the jungler is right here, like you are in the enemy's territory at this point. But because of the absence of vision, you will get this for free. So I'll try to think of another example. Uh, I mean, the most common bot lane gank I get is here, right? I am walking up here with ultimate. I'll be sitting like right here. The bot lane is getting the plates. My bot lane just died. So the best kill point is probably here, right on this spot, where you can cast your ults and try to hit the bot lane. Now, in this specific angle, it's very difficult to hit both of them unless they're walked up like this. Like, there's just no way. So, it's still fine though, as long as the bot is the one you'll be hitting with your R. So most of the time they just use their sums, right? They killed your bot, but you are so strong against an ADC. You can still one-shot them if they are 5-0 and you're 0-0. Okay? Especially when you have the red pet. The red pet is very helpful in this specific scenario, and that's why I tell you guys to take it right now. The blue pet is only good if you know exactly how much damage you'll do. The red pet is good for a scenario like this where you're learning about lethals and you're trying to uh, have just as much damage as possible. But the only way you get here is by farming your camps, right? You're
Yep.
staying out of vision, or at least that's what you think. Common control words are in this spot, or even just stealth words, this spot and this spot, like it's like a triangle in a way. Um, Most of the time this whole section is not worded, but you can tell by watching the bot lane as you walk bot lane.
Like if they start backing off immediately, you go,
Yeah,
darn, maybe I did step on a ward.
yeah. So the whole concept is based on watching to see if the enemy sees you, and you're not even clearing vision, right? So so you go here, you find your kill point, and then you cast your ultimate and do what you have to do. Okay? Do you have any questions so far?
No, that makes sense so far.
What about you, Mosquito? What do you think?
Nope, I'm good so far.
Okay. Is this familiar to you at all? Have you played like this before?
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay.
I play top lane, I'm just like unga bunga, you know?
Well, okay, just for fun, I'll show you a top lane kill point. So,
Oh, awesome.
because this is also very, very common for me. So, let's say your top is here, their top is here, your kill point is right about here.
Oh, it's like that like Fiddlesticks ult spot.
It is. Actually, Fiddlesticks is the perfect champion to learn this concept because in a way we're almost playing like fiddlesticks, right?
Yeah, I was about to go.
Yeah.
Like, this seems really familiar to like fiddlesticks.
In a way it's similar to fiddlesticks. Now it's different because we have a faster cast, so we can sort of uh react a little sooner than fiddlesticks can. Uh, but we can also I don't know. It actually is very similar now that I think about it. But anyway, so this is a very common one. Actually, even if your top is dead, you can be sitting here and 9 out of 10 times, if you pull this off, you will kill the top, steal the wave, and be a happy jungler after that. Um, even if they are, and it's similar to bot, even if they're 3-0, you're 0-0, you could even be 0-1. As long as you have enough gold income from farming consistently, and that's why we went over farming to begin with, right? You want to make sure you have this reset line, so that you're maintaining your gold income as fast as possible. So that even if you're 0-1, you'll still have enough damage to pull something like this off. So you have your kill point, you cast your ultimate, even if, like, ideally you hit them, right? But most of the time they'll be sitting up here. So you may not completely land on them. You might land like here, if like this is hitting them, this is here, uh, which is close, but it's fine because what you want to do is ult the entire wave, one shot the entire wave, and cause them to get hit by a turret shot. Okay? Because a turret shot is almost the same damage as your ultimate, like lower levels anyway. So now that, I guess, that's sort of leaning into lethals, but it's fine. Uh, I guess I'll go over that a little bit today. But yeah, and then you can sort of just chase them down. You have the inside, just as a inside laner in a track will always be faster than the outside laner, right? There's no
Mhm.
way they'll be able to escape you because
Because they're running from
they'll
you too.
always, yeah, they'll always be behind you. So you will, like, here 9 out of 10 times you should be able to kill them. Now, if it's someone like an Alawi, you still can. It's a little bit harder, but like an easy top laner to do this on would be like Shen or even
Oh, don't do my
Aatrox
boy dirty like that.
sometimes. uh, Warren, I mean, you know,
I think Ornn might just walk it off.
Garen would be very difficult to pull this off on, I guess, but it's still possible. Uh, because an important thing about Shyvana out of vision, and this is why anti-vision is so good on Shyvana, is because when you cast your ultimate, um, I'll show you a replay actually of this. When you cast your ultimate, they don't see you until you're here. They don't see you inside the wall at all. So even though you see yourself go over like this, they'll see nothing, and all of a sudden, boom, you're there. And then you'll land
Surprise!
on them, right? It's almost as fast as a fiddlesticks ulti, but that's instant. And this is like almost instant because there's a little bit of time, but generally speaking, they still can't react to it. So I'll show you. Oh, my login has expired. Nice. Okay, 1 second. Wait, what? Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did League go down?
I think my client's still up. Let's see. Oh, never mind. My session expired again too. All right, maybe it did go down.
Wait, the league is actually down. The whole client's. Oh my God, what is that?
That's unfortunate.
Oh, come on! I just wanted to show you guys a replay from the enemy perspective, but okay, whatever. Uh, it's fine. I'll go over that in a future session then. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll just take your word for it. Like I trust that to be true.
That's great. Okay. League is completely dead now. Great.
Damn,
Anyway,
might
I
have
don't,
to
I don't
play
know.
another game.
Do you guys have any more questions regarding this concept? Like
No, honestly, it seems like
locations
pretty.
or
Like I think it seems pretty simple. It's just I've never really like thought about it before. So
okay. In that case, I'll just go over more examples, like example locations, okay? Because you should be able to look at a situation and be able to find a spot, uh, a kill point in any location on the map. That's the goal, okay? Like I want this to be uh, deep into your gameplay sense. So another example here, right? Here's an easy kill point. They are walking from here, and then your kill point could target. It's like a cone, right?
Mhm.
Uh, and then you're just timing for when they walk up. You're aiming to where they're going, not to where they are, right? Another one would be here into uh, here. They walk up. Now I'll try to see. This spot is actually a kill point as well. You can reach your ult into the bush. Take some practice because you'll usually land here, but there's
so
this.
you need to be like right on top of that wall
You have to
for it to like
be,
work.
yeah, like right at the edge, and then you cast your mouse here, not here. Okay. Do you know why?
Why is that?
Because your ult goes further, slightly.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you can never
Like you
cast.
literally just
You can never really. I mean, okay, you can cast at max range, right? But it's so hard to do that consistently without making sure that your mouse is further than the max range, so
so
that
you're
you
just
cast at
ensuring
max
that you
range.
get your max range.
Yes.
Okay, got you. That makes sense.
So you should be doing that on every point uh, where you're sitting there waiting. You should always cast at more than max range. Uh, yeah, Rushy Crom. I mean, you wouldn't believe it, but a lot of people just don't play like that. Uh, it's sort of basic stuff for jungling, but for this build specifically, because we're assassinating people, right? We're not looking to fight them. The way that this all comes together is with lethals, because you actually, like, if you're looking for a gank here, the next step is lethals, right? So you need to know if you can even kill them here, and if you can't, then you disregard that as a kill point. It doesn't, like, it's not a kill point anymore because you're not killing anyone, right?
It's a hurt point.
Well, yeah. So I guess, yeah, we'll go a little bit about that because we'll touch a little bit about that because if you can't kill them, well, what do, right?
Probably cry.
Well, the first thing you want to do is make sure that they don't see you. Let's say they're so fed that no matter what you do in this scenario, you'll just die. Then you just ditch them. You
Walk
go
away.
mid. You look for a mid kill point instead, right? But you have to know based on what they're building, and that will take the most amount of time. I'll have to show you specific examples for that. Uh, but I can't because the
Like,
entire
are you
league
gonna like show
client's
us
down.
math problems? Like
No,
enemy
no,
Ornn
no.
is in top lane at 3/4 HP with 150 MR. Can you kill
Nothing
him
like
with
that.
one ulted fireball?
Yeah, no, no, nothing like that at all. Uh, Essentially, it's like uh, it's based on your power points, or like, uh,
Power
what's
spikes.
power spikes? Yes, thank you. It's based on your power spikes, and level, based mostly. Uh, you don't really have to look at items unless they start building magic resist. Then, the moment they start building magic resist, you can no longer kill
Instant
them
give
like
them.
this. Uh, Even a little bit of MR actually completely ruins a kill like this. Uh, but yeah, so
But most ADCs aren't gonna do that, so it'll be fine.
yeah, I wish I could show you guys more examples. I'm really bummed about that. Let's see if I,
I mean, not your fault.
because well, the other essentially half of this was supposed to be showing uh Shyvana not being able to, or the enemy not seeing Shyvana through the ultimate, but um it's fine. I think you guys get the point, right? So,
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
um, all right. So with that being said, um, I want you guys to make clips of you guys utilizing this, um, and I want you to explain as well why you're using anti-vision, how you're using anti-vision, right? And then also kill points in the same uh uh videos clip or whatever. Like I want you to do it
Oh,
together.
try reopening League client now. Mine just opened.
Let's see.
Let's go.
Okay. Well, let's see if I have enough time before what's going on. I'm clicking on the profile. It's like minimizing league. Do you see that? Uh, okay.
Working as
So
intended.
I'm sure. Let me go to a game where I think I did it this game somewhere right here. I'm curious about this one. Let's watch this one because I don't know if the karma actually saw me. We'll see. This will be a good one to look at if that's the case.
Is the ranked key only disabled in Europe right now, or we have the same problem, I guess?
Ranked is disabled in Europe.
Yeah.
I'm not
Wow.
surprised. The league client just went down for NA, so
Yeah, I mean, the League client was down, and now I can reopen it, but ranked is disabled.
okay. So this wasn't really a good one. What about here? Where was it? Here? It's wherever I killed Karthus. Uh, Surely it's somewhere around here. Okay, well, whatever. It's fine. I want to find a better example anyway. That game doesn't really show anything. Uh, oh no, is that as far back as I can go? Maybe I could show you the clash I did yesterday. This might have one. Let's see. So, I mean, it's not really the example I'm looking for. Yeah, let's try to. This game is all over the place. Yeah, no. This game doesn't have one. Do I even have this game in my replays? Okay, I do. Oh, that's a normal. Wait, that doesn't count. Okay, this one is fine. I can show you this one because okay, there. It's there. Because he shouldn't have vision, and the whole point of me showing you this is so that you can see how Shyvana's ultimate looks to the enemy.
Hmm.
I forget who kills him there. Okay, it's here. So this is what the vision looks like to the enemy, right? So very small margin to dodge, right? I appear and I've completely cleared this section of the wall. I'm like halfway in over to
Hmm.
touch this wall.
And they only see you right at the
And
end.
they only see me right here. So if I actually landed on him, which I'm surprised I didn't, but uh, there's no time to react, right? So it would look just the same as if you were to do it right here. And again, they don't really have time to react. And if you are on vision, you're visible the entire way over. Unless the wall's too big or something, I think. But they have they have time to react, so it's just so crucial to be out of vision as Shyvana. So that's why you always have to make sure that they don't see you by watching the lanes, how they react. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And that's pretty much it. So I'll wrap up today. Uh Again, I'll put an announcement, but I want you guys to show a clip of you guys utilizing both anti-vision and a kill point. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Sounds good?
Yep, yep, yep.
Yep.
Alright.
Sounds good.